Hi, welcome to the College Football Odds Couple Show. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Brenner. Today is Wednesday, September 7th, and we are talking with Al McMorty, industry veteran, a guy who always gives great advice and long-term winning picks. And he's covering a bunch of games with us from College Football Week 2, NFL Week 1. Right now, he's going to tackle Cal San Diego State. Now, this is an interesting one, right, Mike Brenner? Because Cal pounded Hawaii in the Sydney game. Now they're back, and San Diego State shut out their FCS opponent last week. So I don't know if we can get a good read on it, but this is exactly the kind of a head-scratching line that can have big value, and people whose approaches are like Al's approach can identify that good value. Before we hear what Al has to say, this is as far as right now, I have no opinion on this. Do you have any opinion on it?
I don't, and exactly for what you said, Cal, travel, had a big win. San Diego State, whooped an opponent. This is one I got to sit back and see what Cal's really made of.
Can say, though, that it's San Diego State -7, and the Greek appears to have a lean. They are hanging 7.5. Al McMorty from BigAl.com. I'm very interested to hear what you have to say about this game. What can you tell us?
Well, as you guys mentioned, California opened its season early back on August 26th with a win against Hawaii, 51-31, while the Aztecs won last week, 31-0 over New Hampshire. Thus, the Bears will have had 15 days in between the first and second games of the season. And, they're actually the only team this week that's playing with that amount of rest. All the other teams, of course, are coming off their, week 1 game last week. Thus, one of the things I like to do, I like to play on rested teams off a win in game 1 of the season. When they play their game 2 with rest, these teams have gone 104-75 against the spread versus opponents not playing with rest, including 24-14. That's 63% ATS when installed as a road underdog. That's one reason why I favor the California Golden Bears on Saturday. Another is that Pac-12 conference teams have been solid as single-digit underdogs in non-conference games, as they've gone 142-98 ATS, including 38-11 ATS when rested, and playing an opponent off a straight-up win. I'm going to take the Bears plus the point.
All right, and this is a split line, 7 and 7.5 market-wide. So obviously, if you have multiple books and you line shop around, 7.5 is what you should take. Cal plus 7.5. Mike Brenner, it makes sense to me. What do you think?
I think it's even. I like it on a 3-team teaser as well. And I wouldn't be surprised, though, with the points if they win. I'll be honest with you. I think Cal could get the outright win. I really do. I think that rest, and I like the way that Al alluded to, teams that are coming off a long rest like that and a nice win, and they just won by 20 points. I like it. I think Cal gets it done. I think they might be a little underrated here, a little undervalued.
Al McMorty from BigAl.com. Thanks so much.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SPR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.